That's a
Why
good
are
one.
blacks like, more aggressive towards each other than we are towards other races? You know, what I mean, we get mad and we cuss out other races, but when it comes to like black on black, like we be like all out. Like I just,
We're just put in this place of like self hate. We don't know how to love each other.
Kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's. That's how we are. You know what I'm saying? We're the strongest. We're the most athletic. We're
To me, my opinion is the self hatred that we just hold on. I experience things just with other, black women. You can't say hello to the black people. They just
Politics and religion and being cultureless. I gotta keep saying it. No, blacks don't have any culture. They have a certain behavior, but it's been conditioned in their Biblios, Helios, their Bible, whatever it teaches. It says something about their God separate the people because of you ain't Jewish or you're not Hebrew and race. It starts this racist, this separatist mindset from there, and then it's somehow people in Africa, even though some of the people in the Christian Bible are married to Africans, but they hate African women in their Bible. They hate Africans in their Bible, even
it's
though
true.
they're
why are blacks like lazy and like misinformed as far as like today's information? Like some of the stuff we was talking about technology, like ADA and stuff. Like a lot of people don't know about that. Why are we so lazy? Why do you feel we're so lazy when it comes to that?
Focused on getting money. We're focused on being a rapper. We're focused on being a ball player.
With that, I don't think that it's just being lazy. I think it's a lack of knowledge of knowing. So even though you say as a person anything is reachable at the tips of Google, everybody does not know that.
Like on the real deep sense. Like do you feel like we are loving and showing our black women the respect and love that they deserve and need? Let me ask you, why are blacks so mad, like, and aggressive towards each other? Like, this is one thing I was hoping that Fit was on here because this is one thing that he asked a lot, and I never actually made it a main topic because whatever. But
That's a
why
good
are
one.
blacks like, more aggressive towards each other than we are towards other races? You know, what I mean, we get mad and we cuss out other races, but when it comes to like black on black, like we be like all out. Like I just. So how do you feel about that?
Um, hmm. I kind of feel like we're just put in this place of like self hate. We don't know how to love each other. So it is, I don't know, like jealousy, rage. Like you just see it. Like I know myself, I probably wouldn't move, into certain neighborhoods with all this stuff because I'm like, okay, these niggas gonna try to rob me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like nobody can go out here and get the bag. We just want to hate on each other and take from each other instead of let's just come together. We just don't know that. I don't know if it was like the Jim Crow and all this other stuff, and like I just don't know why we can't, but it's just something that we do, or like we just can't seem to get away from that. It's just a lot of hate. Like even within a family, like notice, like you'll see like other races, they live together. They'll stay in that one household, get this money, and we're out here doing this. But then you have like us, we can't do it. We just like I've been through it. Like in the last year, I've had 3 relatives stay with me, and it just does not work out. Like we can't come together. It's more on the jealousy. Well, you got it and I ain't got it, but I want it. And I'm not gonna go out here and get it. I just rather take it.
True. True.
Yeah.
Tay, how you feel?
Mm. Repeat the question again.
Why are blacks so mad or aggressive towards each other?
So
Um,
aggressive to each other. Mm.
like why do we hate on each other? Why are we, and whatnot and all that?
I think it comes from our competitive nature first, and way that we look at each other, and how many of us have something in life that are achieving the American dream. You know what I'm saying? For what they say, like we don't have like how many niggas that have everything together. It's like is a low percent. You know what I'm saying? So
It's not common.
it's not common at all. And so once you see them niggas, you're like, damn, I wish I was like him. Damn, why that nigga got that? Damn, it's like she says, it's a self hate first, like, and we're limited to so many options where we have so many categories where we can win at, according to America. You know what I'm saying? And so as a young black man, all you can do is just like look at your brother or whoever else is around your community, and since we're like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the way that our environment is around it, it's like a jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we are. You know what I'm saying? We're the strongest. We're the most athletic. We have so much talent. You know what I'm saying? And most of it, it's towards other things instead of progressive. You know, progressiveness in our lifespan. So it's like that. All that it is a ratio where it's 50 to fucking 90. I don't know how to explain it in that way, but you know what I'm saying. It's very landslide where, you know, most of us don't got it, and the small percent that do got it, we can't look at the white people. We can look at the white people, but they don't bark back. So it's not fun, you know. Picking it doesn't spark anything. And Mexicans or whoever else that's doing it, they're beyond us. You know what I'm saying? But us, when you bark at a nigga, that nigga's gonna bark back and be like, "What's up, nigga? What's up?" You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a fire versus fire thing with us. You know what I'm saying? I think we just need. I don't know what we need, but like in Africa, you see them. I don't know how they are as a culture, as like competitiveness, but it's more family oriented. You know what I'm saying? It's more culture oriented, and it's I don't know. It's just different here. That's all I got to say.
Keita, how you feel? You remember the question? Why are blacks so mad or aggressive towards each other?
To me, my opinion is the self-hatred that we just hold on to, basically, pretty much. I experience things just with other, you know, black women. You can't say hello to the black people. They just look up to you, or I don't know, like they snooty or whatever. And I just feel that that's just a self-hatred thing that we honestly got going on. We're programmed not to like each other, programmed not to like ourselves. You know, we're still lack the positive image, you know, on the screen and just in the community, our surrounding society. We don't have that positive image at all.
No, we don't.
True. Jerry?
Politics and religion and being cultureless. I got to keep saying it. No, blacks don't have any culture. They have a certain behavior, but it's been conditioned. You know, you can call it culture if you want to, but it doesn't get you anywhere. So I don't see how it's culture. You know, culture. Culture. It's kind of part of your basic survival instinct.
Somebody got some noise in the background.
But yeah, you know, religion and politics is pretty much what people when it comes to so-called black people. I hate to put a percentage, but I'm going to try. You know, put 90%, 95% come from a Christian or some type of Abrahamic religious background. You know, whether they're Muslim or Jewish or, you know, Judaic or whatever. And at the somewhere in there, I think. In the Biblios Helios, their Bible or whatever it teaches, it says something about their God separate the people because of you ain't Jewish or you're not Hebrew, and it starts racist. It starts this racist, this separatist mindset from there, and then it somehow people in Africa, even though some of the people in the Christian Bible are married to Africans, but they hate African women in their Bibles. They hate Africans in their Bible, even though they have a person named. It's not even a name, it's a title, but they want to call it a person. Pharaoh is a title, like king. But Pharaoh, you know, the question I had about one of the
person is a dead entity.
Huh?
A person is a dead entity.
The
Person
black
is a
doll test with the
The
children.
yeah, but anyway,
yeah.
my point is the first education most blacks get is religion, and it's usually some form of Abrahamic religion. I'm going to say Christianity, where black people are taught that they're cursed because of their skin color, and all I'm talking about. It's like everybody always skips it. It's funny how like that's what seems to me the first conditioning, and then you got
Yeah.
this black mother who put you in that church or whatever it may be, religious teaching, and she hates you because of your nappy hair, but you're her son or you're her daughter, and it's like that hatred is taught and it's internal and
Yeah.
it's the word it's promoted.
I would say it has always felt like being black has always felt like we were on the bottom of the scale. Like if there was a judgment level, we would always, from what I was taught and grew up, not how I feel now, but from what I was taught, I feel like we were always on the bottom. So I
Yeah,
agree with what you're saying.
you're rewarded for being mistreated. If another black person mistreats another black person, you're rewarded for that actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
uh,
entertainment.
If we were to do the doll test a third time, I bet we would still get the same results. The black kids will still choose the white doll.
Yeah, I saw
Are
that.
you guys familiar with that test, the doll test?
Which one is more pretty?
Yeah.
I
Which
think it's
one is
white.
nicer?
Yeah, which one's nicer? Yeah, the black ones are meaner. Yeah.
show me the
Yeah.
nice doll.
Oh.
That's what.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit, but that was some bullshit though still too, because they pick out certain kids. Because nigga, I tell you, my kids wouldn't have picked out none of them white dogs. I tell you that.
Right,
Neither one of them. And well, I don't know if it was a
right.
Harley Quinn, that's a little different. They love Harley Quinn with her white ass, but besides that, they pick black dogs. But Harley Quinn, they fuck with her. That's their white girl that they fuck with.
Because our image is tarnished.
But so another question.
Right.
Everybody answer that?
I
Everybody.
like the words. I like the wording that they chose, especially when they say doll. They
Mm.
didn't say pick a pretty doll. I would expect.
You was breaking up a little bit. I couldn't hear you.
No, I don't hear anybody.
Okay, there you are.
What
What'd you
was
say?
that? Me or probably?
I want to know. I want to
Yeah,
know.
the nicer doll.
I didn't really hear what Nebjari just said.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying it's funny how they chose situations and they chose the wording that they chose when when they said things like when they asked questions like show me the nice doll. Which one is the nice doll? That's
Yeah,
that type of
exactly. Yeah.
psychology right there is what like I was saying earlier. This is why when they meet or we should carry ourselves and conduct ourselves in a way where they know without question that type of shit you would have never done that to my kid. We're gonna kill you. We're not gonna come have a talk and a sit down or a barbecue or a get together or any of that. And that's what they keep doing. That's a form of procrastinating and masturbation, as I was saying. And that's what Jesse Jacksons are for. You know, I don't want to talk to you. We tired of
So
talking.
so the next question, I'm gonna go in the same. Well, I don't know. She was kind of busy. I'm gonna go to Tay. Why are blacks like lazy and like misinformed as far as like today's information? Like some of the stuff we was talking about technology, like ADA and stuff. Like a lot of people don't know about that. Why are we so lazy? Why do you feel we're so lazy when it comes to that?
Why are we so lazy?
Or why are we not informed? Why do we not know about shit like that?
Because we're focused on our categories. We're focused on getting money. We're focused on being a rapper. We're focused on being a ball player. Those were what our image are supposed to the world, and that's what we know according to them. That's what they put out. You know what I'm saying? So we're lost in the sauce because we're not informed by these intellectual people because they won't even fuck with us because we're not even in that basis. You know what I'm saying? And so the people that I know that are doing things, they're surrounding themselves around billionaires. They're surrounding themselves by groups where it's different racial people that are they're trying to gain some knowledge. You're not focused on the black what it, how you say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't explain it, but yeah, you know, we're like, if we hang around, like if I'm around some niggas, what we finna do? You know what I'm saying? What we thinking that we getting some money, getting some bitches, trying to smoke, do some drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset. But if I'm around some Mexicans, some white people, some Russians, some different types of racial people, they're gonna be like, hey, how do you invest in real estate? How we gonna grow this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's our categories are so limited that they put on us. We don't have the people. We don't have people around us to show us a different way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're so lazy. People that I know is like, they want to play football, they want to get the scholarship, but they smoking weed all day. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that's around them, all them niggas is smoking weed. They doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it makes us feel like we can't get out of the mud. You know, the people that we're surrounded with, the majority of us, we're occupied by these things that are temporary, and it's not for longevity, which is a smart way to do things. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're lazy. Our mindsets are lazy. Our actions are lazy. It's very few percent. It's about who you surround yourself with, and those people that choose to surround themselves by different people, or the people that are choosing to see that they're smarter than the average. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, these people are just like, they're not thinking about longevity. They're just thinking about right now, and that's what most of black people think of. My parents think about right now. I don't know, man. It's the majority of us that are doing these simple things and are closed minded.
Gotcha. Gina, you there or you busy?
I'm here. Hold on. I'm sorry. Can you ask the question again?
Yeah, it was why are blacks like lazy or misinformed, or you know what I mean? Why is it hard for us to get motivated, or whichever way you want to take it when you hear that question?
Okay, so I think earlier you said something about technology with that. I don't think that it's just being lazy. I think it's a lack of knowledge of knowing, like what to look for, what to research when it comes to all that. Like you really need to just. Some
But I
people are
mean,
just
the reason.
unaware.
Hold on, I'll let you finish. The reason I asked that is because a lot of people will use the excuse where anything is available on Google. You can find out anything now, so it's kind of hard to say that's a reason. But I understand what you're saying, so I'll let you continue from there.
So even though you say as a person anything is reachable at the tips of Google, everybody does not know that. Everybody doesn't live in a place where they got that, or they have access to a computer or that type of technology. Some people just don't have that access. So who are we to be like, well, everybody got that access, just get on Google. Some people have what the little Obama phones, and it's not a smartphone. They can't look anything up on it, and that's all they have. They're a little behind. You still looking for 250 minutes to come on your phone while we got unlimited minutes. Like, it's like some people are just behind.
Gotcha. Okay, Peter, you remember the question?
Yeah.
Lazy black are misinformed.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lazy thing. I think it's misinformed. And we're programmed not to, focus on people like Neil deGrasse Tyson. We're programmed to focus on the rappers and the athletes, the celebrities. It's not cool, to be Neil it's cool to be LeBron, the next LeBron, or the next Drake or whatever, or the next Cardi B or whatever. It's not cool to be, you know, the next hidden figure women at all. We need to promote that, you know, to ourselves and to our youth in order for us to, you know, think of technology and think of, you know, STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We're programming ourselves to just be that jive chucking, you know, America, but um, Childish Gambino trying to say in his video. We're just
Gina, we picking up your
chucking,
background.
jiving, and just having a good old time. We're not promoting the hard work and, you know, what needs to be done.
Right.
That's my take on it.
Nebjari?
You all said it. Just, plus, I don't know if you said it already, but, just conditioning. And back to what I was saying earlier about what's rewarded and what's not. It's rewarded to be the dumb nigga. That's cool. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know about that. When I was growing up, when anytime there was somebody super intelligent or intelligent, it was always demonized in some way. It was always put down or demonized. It was called a nerd, or in the cartoons when you grew up as a child, that the super genius was the one that was trying to run the world.
Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith was the cool one, and Carlton was cool because he was
Carlton
the smart
was
one.
Yeah,
and he had goals to go to Princeton, and he already had his life set. He already knew what he wanted to do. Will, he was just tall, played the sports, and had the jokes.
Yeah,
That shows a perfect example.
Demonization of intelligence has always been something. Again, I want to go back to religion and politics. Your politician and your preacher knows everything, and that's who your mom follows, and which is the woman. They took the woman, just totally destroyed her, and gave her garbage. They told her, she wasn't a god or goddess herself. Made her bow down to a preacher in a book, or a couple of books or whatever, a Bible and a Quran, or the Bhagavad Gita, the Ganesh, whatever you want to call them. And it's like, at the end of the day, which we see our mom demonized subliminally, we're gonna demonize and hate ourselves. Going back to the self-hate, all this is all in one. And we should
everything about us was demonized. Literally.
Yeah, we demonize each other. Like the sister said, certain neighborhoods you probably don't want to go in because that person live over there. These type of people live there. Even yourself probably been around it. So, as long as we continue to let, like how we approach white people or whoever other people, but as long as we let them do it, we don't put out any images of our own. BET back in the day. I don't know about now, but back in the day, there used to be Caribbean Rhythms. I think other shows that showed not just so-called black people in the United States, but other people in the Caribbean and maybe Africa and South America, other places, which will help us undemonize each other, But yeah.
Okay. Last question of the night. I'm gonna start off with Tay. You there? Can you speak right now?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. The last question I want to ask is, do you feel like we love our black women? Are like, on the real deep sense? Like, do you feel like we are loving and showing our black women the respect and love that they deserve and need as a whole?
Do we love our black women like you're supposed to be?
Like, you feel, as far as what you would expect us to be loving our black women?
I don't think there's enough. You know what I'm saying? I think there's how would you say, there's an image, as far as we want to have as a black woman. Let's look at the strong traits of a black woman. They're firm. They take care of the family. They let's see. They ride for their children. They take care of their men. They what else do they do? Cook, clean. They do all the great stuff. But what are the negatives about them that throw people away and make people not want to deal with them as men? You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at that, because as far as I'm concerned, I think black women are underrated to a sense of where, because there's not too many black women, like, how would you say, they're not celebrated how they're supposed to be in an image light.
And I'm gonna add in appreciate on the question, so I'll let you get that in as part of it before I move on, because I'm gonna add that when I ask the next two.
We
As
don't,
far as love and
because nowadays, honestly, black women, they have an image where they're about everything but what they're supposed to be as a black man's concern. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few. We're looking towards the Mexicans, the people that are family oriented, you know what I'm saying, the people that actually they're caring, and they're not like, because for me as a black woman, you know, like, I look at my mom and I see her, she's strong, she's opinionated, she takes care of her family, and she does what she's supposed to do, and she's a rare kind, and she's 45, 1973, and the black woman I see today, they right now, they're all about everything else but that. You know what I'm saying? And for me, the majority has shifted towards other races except us. They're scared of them. They're scared of black women. They don't want that strongness. They don't want that firmness. They don't want that. As a black people as a whole, they put the black woman in that, and so they're automatically scared of it. We only know what that is because we know our moms, and if you have that mother that supports you and strong, is firm, and that you know that's right. You know what I'm saying? That represents a black woman that's supposed to be. And then we know that, but everybody else, they scared right now. they really scared because they don't want someone that's like us at all. They really don't. And so once they see that, what they see is love and hip hop. They say these black women just fuck you, nigga, and burning your shit, throwing your shit over the window, and you know what I'm saying. The image is all tarnished. Is so as a black woman, no, when they're not loved, is appreciated. They're not in the image of today in America. They're not loved. They're not none of that. Cause that's why these bitches be, my bad, but these females be hating each other. They be hating each other. They be like, they're like cats. You know what I'm saying? that weed ain't real. Oh, you know what I'm saying? There's so much in competition because there's so little of them that are actually. You know, I don't know how it really is, but I know what I see, and so it's a competition because obviously it's rare, you know, and so, and then who are the black female leaders that are showing them the right way how to do it today? Who we got? Wendy Williams.
Amber Rose.
We got
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose. We got
what is
Amber Rose.
that?
We doing the slut walk. We got Wendy Williams talking shit about everybody, and she looked like I don't know. She can't even talk, but she be talking because she got a show. We got Beyonce. We don't got. It's not real. It's not nothing genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's all this industry shit. Personally, I seen Obama's wife, Michelle Obama. Now that's a black woman. She held her nigga down. She did everything right from my perspective, and that's a black woman right there, and that's a leader. And she goes to colleges and speaks. That's real leadership. You know what I'm saying? As a black woman, you know what I'm saying? As today though, I don't know. We're getting misguided. We're seeing these thoughts on Instagram, and we thinking that's real. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right. Nebjari, do we love our black women like we should be? To your perspective, from your perspective.
Black people in the United States, no.
No.
No. I mean, look around. Look around. I mean, it's hard to find a so-called black woman that respects herself to be respected.
And love and appreciate. So I'll take it. That's a no for that too. We don't appreciate it.
That's all. No, I don't. I mean, I wish there was more appreciation, but like the young brother, said, what you see now is like the lowest common denominator is accepted as being a woman or being any type of person now. It's like people want to choose the lowest things to do and be proud and happy about that, and that feels good and that's fun, and everything is based emotionally, no logic, no forward thinking, and it's when it comes to image, pretty much that's the black woman here in America is the scapegoat for everything. Being flashy, loud, obnoxious, all that. But
Cardi B.
Yeah, she's cute as a character, and she's probably cute as the girl next door or whatever. But culturally, as a person of culture, like that's not somebody I want to bring home to my dad and be like, "Yo, dad is my girl." Like, because people who are cultural still consider their parents in their choice of when they choose a mate or somebody that they're going to get serious with or whatever. But it seems like in America, that's not even a consideration, or it's a secondary consideration. It's not something you put first, or you don't even probably have parents that are worthy of even bringing the girlfriend around.
That's why we go to other races. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I understand. That's what I'm saying. So no, I don't think they are appreciated. I'm not saying that they're not appreciated, but as far as what I see is,
it's poison. It's poisonous.
All right, and we're gonna finish it off with Keita. How you feel? I was hoping that the other queen was here, but we only got one black queen left, so we let you finish it off.
Yep, and you're going to need to ask this when they're around because they need to answer. The black woman needs to answer so the black man can understand how she is feeling on the lack of being left behind from the black man, not being protected by the black man.
Ooh.
You guys have all turned in a way to blame the black woman for the lack of protection from the black man in a way. You know how much Asian women and white women and Hispanic women have contributed to the world compared to black women, but we get the most disrespect from our black men. I'm so tired of seeing a black man sit down and explain why he won't date a black woman because of his self-hate, and he still can manipulate it and say it's the black woman's fault. That's all I've been hearing all my life is a black man say it is the black woman's fault for her lack of protection, her lack of love from her man.
Hmm.
The white woman, the Asian woman, the Hispanic woman, every other woman has not done much to still have love and respect from her man, but she still has it. The white man, the Asian man, the Hispanic man, every other man can still have self-respect for himself and his woman to not sit and
I see.
all men will date all men like women. That's known. But black men are the only ones that make it a point or a part of them to make it known to the whole world. All white men like all men. All Asian men like all women. All Hispanic men like all women. But it's the black man that has to make sure it's known that he likes all women and he's going to go after all women. You guys do that. You guys all do that. Can you guys find solutions for your protection, your respect, and your love for yourself and your woman, and stop blaming her? Because last time I checked, she's still working her ass off to be by your side, to make something of your people. She's still working. So can she get some respect and some help? And quit being blamed for it.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Right. I think these females know the expectations of these niggas now.
Hey, Tay, before you start, real quick, your camera, I see you on my phone, but on the one I'm recording, it's frozen. So if you want to be seen, I don't know, maybe you try to cut your cam off and cut it back on real quick, because I can't see you.
Oh, he's live. He's still moving. Yours is stop. It seems like yours stopped moving.
No, I mean, I'm talking about on the one that's recording, because I'm on two devices. This is my phone one, and then on the one that's recording, I can't see him. I can see him on my phone. I can see both of y'all. I can see me, but I can't see him. Can you try to just cut your camera off and cut it on real quick and see if that works? Got you. Yeah, there you go. Okay, go ahead now. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say. Sorry about that.
I said since these niggas have the expectations, I think these women or these girls that are turning to women, they see that, and so they grow and adapt to that. And so she's right. Most of us as niggas, we have these expectations, and so these females adapt to it, and the majority of us are like that. You know what I'm saying? So I see where she's coming from.
No other woman is perfect, and I don't see no other woman work as hard, but we get the most disrespect and have always have.
Most definitely.
And it's our fault.
Because there's more hoes than women, you know what I'm saying? And so the hoes getting disrespected because they getting used, they getting played, you know what I'm saying? And they getting...
There's particular areas in every country that you can go for specific women to fuck, but those men are not downing their women because
they are not, because we are different. We are
fucking
we're fucking animals. Regardless. We're fucking ruthless with our shit. And like you say, like other countries and entities, they are more family oriented, so they're gonna keep that together. You know what I'm saying? But us, we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. They gonna be around either way. So that's why we are the way we are. I'm not saying I'm like that, but I'm just saying that's what I see. So, hey.
If she don't have respect for her, I'm not gonna have respect for her. That's
thinking. Yeah, because we're supposed to be teaching, like anybody, like, you know, if they don't respect themselves, we're supposed to help them, you know, not just push them further down the hole.
Yeah, but we don't got shit, so we're using people, right? We don't got shit, so we're using bitches. That's what we're trained to do.
Because she doesn't respect herself. Like, oh my, no, get out of here with that. John still.
Yeah, I mean, that's like with niggas though too. Like, you know, a lot of niggas don't respect themselves, and it's a different thing because,
right,
you know,
it's a sign of weakness. You see the person not respecting themselves, it's a sign of weakness. So you're gonna go wolf. Like if you're a wolf, that's what you're gonna go for, that weak person.
Yeah.
But like I asked
It's
earlier,
pretty
I mean, should we be more strict and show more tough love, like on our people, like because if we mad at them for doing that, we should work on building and making them feel better, but at the same time cutting out on the shit that we don't like them for doing. You know what I mean? Like, cut that out. I'll help you, I'll pay you for this and that. You feel me?
White people will help their own till death. They will get them in rehab. They'll get the best doctor. We just so judgmental, and you just gotta just hate ourselves because, like, come on now. So hate is just too, it's getting out of control. It is out of control.
So we've been on hella long. I think we had like the 3 hour mark from the official start time, but we ain't gonna show the whole beginning. But I know we got at least a good 2 hours plus. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, definitely. Nebjari, any final words before we head out?
Great conversation. It was good to meet the young brother. First time I've seen him. Great show as always. Great dialogue.
All right. Black Queen, Keita, I'll let you go ahead and end it off with any final words.
Yeah, it was an awesome conversation, and honestly, the last conversation was a great ending. So just make sure that we have more females to answer that question, because I feel that's honestly an important thing that as a people we need to discuss our feeling, our the damages that we have, on our self-hate, the damages that it's causing to ourselves and our relationships with each other. And yes, it was good meeting all the new people. Gina, the lady that came on with B, and young man right here. Great dialogue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Tay next real quick. He was cut off. Did you want to say what you said again, Nebjari, while he on real quick?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I mean, just what you said about having him on or whatever. What you said, because he didn't hear what you said.
It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad you were on. You had some great dialogue, especially. I hope this is not an insult, but like for your age, I really appreciate it.
Yep, exactly. Respect it.
Respect.
Most definitely.
Okay. Tay, we doing final words. So go ahead, say what you want to say, and we doing our final thoughts. So go ahead.
As far as what?
We just ending the show right now. So whatever you want to say on the way out, and if you want to respond to that, however you feel.
Well, I think as us as a black community, we need a new sense of direction as far as what our image is about. We need direct as far as communication towards our young people that are growing up today. Everything's technology, so we need to start putting that out there so we can start changing our ways and what our goals are as a person in general and growth. But I don't think that's going to happen until us black men start raising our children the right way and being more there for us and sense of direction and taking care of our black women, taking care of anybody. I feel like right now it's not us as black men. We're trained to do our own thing. We're trained to be like fuck everything and get your money, da 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 da. But I feel like since the technology is here now, where we're on our phones and da 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 da, we're more receptive to that. As a generation now, we need to provide more things for our young black community as far as direction goes, and to have an open mind, not to be like the people that are around you, not to be like your family, not to be like everybody that's poisoning your mind. You know what I'm saying? Be your own person. Being black is not that. being African American is not that. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are trained to think of us. And we want to, as a new generation, change that because we want to grow. But as far as right now, we're still dealing with racism. We're still dealing with cops. We're still dealing with all this shit, and no one's changing nothing. No one's talking about it. Everyone's like, "Oh damn! Oh, he got shot. Oh damn! Another nigga. Damn! Oh shit! Oh, you know what I'm saying?" It's just like we're just in shock right now. So we need someone to step up and actually change something instead of just reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's going to change unless we do. So that's all I got to say about it.
Right. Well, I definitely appreciate y'all being a part of this, man. And to all the black people that's watching, man, wake the fuck up, man, for real. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Like, it's the reason we having these conversations. I don't want to hear that I'm bored, it's boring, it's long, and all that shit. I know that's because learning is not as intriguing as smoking and going to fuck somebody and being called a hoe. And then you be mad, like, why you call me a hoe? Because you wasn't on this damn show learning about or helping us talk about building some shit instead. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with us one time, you know what I'm saying? Say that, you know, and no, I definitely appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate having y'all here to be a part of an environment to build something and not just be out there talking shit about what's going on. Like, you know, the goal is always to build here, you know, and I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that's watching, likes and comments and all that. So much love to all y'all. And until next time, man, say that.
Peace.
Love, man. All right. Hotep, Ashe.
Hotep.
Hotep.
What up, though? I am Rama, Holly, Cautious, Collie. Welcome back to another edition of Say That. This is the spot to keep it real. This is the spot to speak on how you truly feel. Do you root for the underdog? Are you the underdog? Well, say that. You don't have to be a superstar nor celebrity. We can talk past or longevity. If you got something to say, you can say it here. All we ask is keep it true and make sure your words come from you. Basically, in other words, be ready to back your shit. Now let's take a trip and remember, it's only one thing better than watching the rise, and that's being a part of the rise. So join us, speak your mind, stop any and all contributions to the problem, and be the solution. Hey, say that. Stay fresh, stay blessed, and watch the rise, family. Yo, what up, fam? It's the boy Harley Quinn.
That's why we're here talking about it. It's not the actual physical money because the money don't mean shit.
All right, you gonna get out?
No, I'm not.
Wait, so you're not getting out of the car?
Do I have to? What was your name for the record?
Deputy. Okay. You got a license on
It's
it?
not my belief.
Deputy.
Tacos today, tacos tomorrow, taco every day. Hey,
either you with it or you not. This shit about to change everything.
Can't use dollar bills no more. You can't use no paper currency.
I don't think he's an idiot.
Niggas is still talking about slavery.
He's lost his fucking mind.
us as a people, we're mentally trained to be crabs in a bucket.
Culture people, or people with culture, their culture comes first.
Life is awesome, man. I'm fucking ecstatic, bro.
But I tell you what, he's opened a lot of people's mind, like making people do a little more research than they already had.